You doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, let me get my selfie stand here. I am actually relaxing in my bed, as you know. So I don't have the laptop. I've got the selfie stick. So let me try. I did not open it, so I'm gonna have to go roll with what I got. Okay. So how are you guys? How's it going? It's been a crazy week, but you know what? It's slowing down though. And I am actually preparing to go on an extended vacation. So, you guys stay tuned. By this weekend, I will be at a new destination because you guys know I like to travel several times a year. I wish I can do it year round, but let's just say I can't afford it right now. So, how are you? I am really excited to be on. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl, the losers. And the losers, I mean, not only Travis Kelsey's team, but it looks like his girl, or, that relationship I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that relationship. But Taylor Swift got booed. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to also talk about Harry and Meghan and the Invictus games. And it looks like these two, they're on display again, y'all, on display, trying to convince the world, okay, that this relationship is real. And we know that it's not. Harry and Meghan, those are two unhappy people. Come on now, let's get real. We're going to talk about that. Also, I don't know if you guys follow Tasha K. So apparently one of her ex-employees, Chelsea Alana, has written a tell-all book, or I guess it's I don't know, I don't know how to word it, but apparently it's pissing Tasha off because it's apparently based off of her experience with Tasha K, working for her. And as you know, Tasha K, it ended with them badly. I have a theory. I don't know if you guys care or not, but for those of you who watch Tasha K and who's followed Chelsea and this whole Von Ray and Storm Monroe, and I did see on Chelsea's channel she's married now to an older gentleman. I am starting to believe that I believe that maybe this Tasha K and Chelsea thing is not as the fight back and forth. I think it's all designed to energize to the algorithm. The fighting gets us looking, it get eyeballs looking. But I'm telling you guys, I'm so exhausted. I cannot wait to go on vacation. And when I go on vacation, I'm going to be doing, well, it's a workcation. Let me just make that point. I am able to travel like I do because I do take my work with me. So it will be a workcation, but I will be sharing quite a bit. And I'm thinking about hiring a videographer or someone to videotape me as I move through this, as I tour different places, because what I find, I have a travel channel that I can continue to devote my time to, and also have a crime channel. So I'm like, once things free up for me, I'm going to devote my time to all three channels. But right now, I'll just stick with Rhonda Loves Life and then my travel. So anyways, I'm thinking about hiring someone. So Killer Toy, hi Killer Toy 86, how are you? I grew up in Chicago. South Side Chicago. I'm a South Side Chicago girl. So, all right, guys. So let's get right into it. The Super Bowl. Okay. I can be honest with you. I don't watch it. I only watch halftime show on Super Bowl. That's the only thing I care about. I enjoy Kendrick Lamar's performance. Yes, I do. I consider him to be a modern day poet. I love Kendrick Lamar. I think he's just our modern day poet. Yes, he is. And you guys know that he actually won the Nobel Prize for Literature, I believe, a couple of years ago. So he's very talented. So I wanted to watch him perform, and I was very satisfied. I got to be honest with you. I was also very satisfied that Travis Kelsey's team lost because he used to have a lot of flavor and a lot of style, and now he's with Taylor Swift, and he looks weird. He looks like a 1970s porno actor or something. He looks very weird to me. But I did like the fact that they lost. I'm sorry. I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of Travis Kelsey and that phony relationship with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was booed. I'm happy about that because I think Taylor Swift and this phony relationship, they're trying to market this crap to us, and I'm not buying it. So, Summon Mia, hey, Summon, how you doing? So, that's all I can share with you about the Super Bowl. The losers, I think the losers were Travis Kelsey's team, of course, and Taylor Swift. I think Travis Kelsey, you lost swag, baby. I know that you have to, getting with Taylor Swift was probably a big fish to catch. I mean, really, because she's very wealthy, very talented, very popular. She made a crap load of money in her tour. So, and Travis, I know that you got an acting role in what was that Halloween with Niecy Nash? It was actually really good. So I saw Travis had a role in that. But Travis, you lost your swag. You used to have some swag to you. Now it's like you're looking really watered down and weird. So, anyways, and I'm glad that Taylor Swift got booed. Come on now, Taylor. Why are you showing up? Who cares? I don't care. All right. So that is the Super Bowl. That's all I got to say about the Super Bowl. So now let's get into Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan, the Invictus Games. Meghan Markle. Now, I wanted to play the video clip. I wanted to show pictures, but I'm not using my computer. I'm using my cell phone. Um, and I'm live, so I can't add the pictures. But I wanted to show Meghan Markle speaking at the Invictus Games. Oh my God, guys. Let me tell you this. I honestly believe that Meghan Markle watches all of our videos. She is on the internet and on social media with phony names, accounts, so she control our channels. Because when she was speaking at the Invictus Games, she was like, "Oh, my dear husband, my beautiful children, my." She never even mentioned the athletes that those that are you know they're injured, right? So she spoke nothing of the athletes at all, but she talked about my husband, my beautiful children. The girl is clearly, if you watched her, then there's an image of her and Harry's like this. Harry does not look happy, y'all. And she's got her forcing him to kiss her. And it's like, girl, why are you doing all of this? Why? I'm still wondering. I still wonder why. What's it all for? I'm confused. But the girl is a malignant narcissist. We talked about that. That is what she is. She's a malignant narcissist. She can't help herself. And she's a sociopath. So when you see her, watch her behavior. It's her actions are usually over exaggerated when she smiles, when she pretends like she cares, because she don't really have that. So it doesn't come off as authentic and real. Where she look at Princess Catherine, and that is real. But unfortunately, Meghan Markle don't have that. So what can you say? She don't have it. And she's pretending. And I think that she is so desperate now that, but I do believe that she's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere that her name is written. She Googles her name probably. She spends a lot of time because you could tell when she was standing there at the Invictus Games with that speech, and the girl did not even thank the athletes. She just talked about herself, her husband, her kids. I wanted to play the video, but I didn't want to get striked. And plus, I'm on my cell phone. But I would have loved to have count the number of times she said my, I, me, mine. It would have been nice to count those because it would be really revealing that this chick is really out of touch. So I would say we would pray for her, but I mean, you know what? I pray for all that's life be life, and y'all. And some of us really be going through it more than others, but it does happen. So it is what it is. She happened to be a malignant narcissist and a sociopath. She dropped the bag and she picked a fight with an institution that got quiet power that lasts thousands of years. And now she's paying for it. So I'm still waiting for somebody to give her a real job with real money. So let's see what Netflix does this time around. Their contract is up soon, her and Harry's. Will Netflix give them another 100 million? She's got her TV show, her cooking show on Netflix. It's more like a comedy. Then she's got all her hair, and I'm like, it's like pull your hair back if you're handling that food. So I'm sure the guests are like picking long strands of hair out their mouth. Disgusting, but we're gonna watch it and have a lot of fun watching. So we'll check it out. All right, guys, that's enough of Meghan Markle. We are also going to talk about. I wanted to talk about Tasha K and Chelsea right quick, but side note, I want to ask you guys: do you ever get tired of all of the? If you ever okay, why don't I'm just going to use myself an example. When I get up in the morning, I love my cup of coffee, right? That's my baby. In the morning, I have a relationship with this cup of coffee. Let me tell you guys. Before I shower or anything, I go down in the kitchen and I make my first cup, and it's a ritual that I have, and I love it. Those that are close to me, they know I love coffee mugs, so I get all my when I get gifts, people like a good friend of mine, she gave me a coffee mug with accounting, like a spreadsheet on it because I'm an accountant by trade. My brother gave me a cup with James Brown on the cover up, James Brown mugshot. And because James Brown was one of my mother's favorite artists. So, anyways, I have a romance with coffee. The first cup in the morning, that's my baby. All right. So I'm in heaven. That first cup is a slice of heaven. So then when I'm making my coffee, I'll turn on the television and I love YouTube. I love YouTube. Okay. And what I do is I see what's new today on my channels, and I like to see what's going on in the news. And what I found is that I had gotten to the point like, oh my God, because of all of the constant, because President Trump and his team, they're flooding the zone with stuff, and we are getting hit every day. I don't care what side of the aisle you on, but it's like for me, and I'm only talking about myself. When I was looking at television, it's like, wait a minute, wait a minute. When I turn on the television and waiting for my coffee to brew my coffee, and then I'm waiting to have my first cup, I realized that wait a minute. Every station I was turning to, or every YouTube channel, um, it was some kind of political complaint or issue, a highlight of what Trump doing now, what is Elon Musk doing now, what's horrible. It's like doom and gloom, and I was just, I'm so tired of it. I'm exhausted, guys. I am literally exhausted. And those of you who have followed me for a while, you know that I love traveling. I travel the world. And I'm at a point now where I live here, my children are here, I were born and raised here. I am American, but I'm starting to feel as if I'm more of a global citizen. So I am becoming less interested in the politics here because it's become so toxic, and it's getting to the point where it's not healthy. So for me, now what I do is I stay mindful of what I watch. So in the morning, I make sure, okay, what am I putting on? I turn on Melissa Neal. Or I like Scott Galloway. I love Scott Galloway. I love Melissa Neal. Melissa Neal is a British woman in my age group. She's 57, 58, and she's a bodybuilder, but she competes, but she's not but she's in shape. Let's just put it like that. She lifts a lot of weights, and I decided I'm going to listen to things that are more positive and that can keep me plugged into things that are less, that will cause me to be upset or cause my spirit to be uh angry or resentful or scared, fearful. And that's what I think. And I realize that with my YouTube channel, is that you realize the algorithm, it actually rewards those who are more bombastic, more controversial, those who say the most controversial things. Like you see how Kanye on Twitter, and he said all of these things. I mean, I don't even want to repeat it, but the first thing I thought, I'm like, wow, look how low we've gotten that in order to get attention, we have to say the most hurtful and outrageous stuff. We do. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not judging those who do because I'm not, you know what? I'm tired. I'm just tired of the divisiveness and the toxicity in this country. I am. I'm exhausted. So, I am looking forward to traveling and oh, I hate that. You know what? The alarm, I have the continuous glucose monitor on. So when the alarm comes up, I have to change, I have to swipe it up to for it to go away. And it messes up my live video. It slows it down a little bit. So I apologize. So, anyways, getting back to this. So I don't want to ramble on, but my point is that when I look at TV first thing in the morning, I don't want to take in what Trump did or what the Democrats are doing or what the Proud Boys are doing or what the Canada and China. I'm tired. There's more in this world that's going on, a lot more that's going on, and I want to get all up into it. I can't live my life that way. So I am at peace. So I watch more positive content in the morning to start my day off right. And then during the middle of the day when I'm working, I will follow Scott Galloway now because he was on MSNBC and he really got into him. And I like his Professor G. I like what he said about these young men in our country and how lonely they are. He speaks more where I hear what he's saying, and his temperament I like. Melissa Neal, I am actually, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost about 30, 35 pounds. I'm about to lose about 20 more. I'm claiming it. I'm working towards that. I want to see something positive. I like what she's doing. And now, guys, I am traveling. I'm going to save the travel for last, but this segues into Tasha K and Chelsea. The reason why I'm bringing them up. As you know, Tasha K owes what is Cardi B sued Tasha K a couple of years back. Tasha owe her a couple of million. So Tasha K and Chelsea's writing a book. Tasha K's claiming to sue her. And the first thing I thought because I watch, when I see conflict, you're gonna draw me in. I'm interested. I'm like, okay, Chelsea Alana, she just got married. I'm curious about her. I'm like, okay, so she wrote a book. And then all the stuff she's saying, I'm like, whoa. And then Tasha responds back in anger and saying she's going to sue her. And then all the other channels getting. And the first thing I thought is, I wonder if Tasha and Chelsea are in it together. And the more they fight back and forth, they're hoping to increase the sales in their books. And then that's when and maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but I became really suspicious and I'm really careful about the content I take in now. So the first thing I did, I was like, nah, I can't deal with it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Um, I'm just like, that's how they draw us in. The algorithm seems to recognize that when they start to see conflict. Oh, she's going to sue her. Oh, and Chelsea exposed all of these personal things about Tasha allegedly. And it's like, oh no. Okay, I see what the strategy is. I'm not saying it makes me suspicious, but I'm not sure if that's what they're doing. So let me check a look at the comments. Hi Brooklyn Love, how you doing? I love coffee in the morning too. It's delicious, especially hazelnut. Oh yes, I love my flavored coffee. I start my day reading the Bible, then I work and put on a comedy show for laughter. Oh, Brooklyn, you know what? I want to start doing those daily reflections where they use Bible verses. My sister was saying that in the morning. She's got a little alarm that her husband got her. It's like some kind of thing where each day, bing, and it has a Bible verse. Ampu, hey Ampu, how you doing? Greetings, Rhonda, and to the rest of you, breathers. Been a while since I caught you live. First time in this type of. Yes, I'm glad to be back. I was working a lot of hours, but things are. I'm getting some. It's slowing down enough where I can start doing more things that I love, and I'm also making a priority. Like I have 12 sessions left with my trainer. So I told my trainer during the holidays, because it was Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, then my daughter's birthday. So I was like, I am not, let's pause the training sessions until the spring. So I'll have my, so I haven't gained any weight, but I haven't lost any weight either. So I'm all right. So let's get on to the vacation time right quick. I'm going to keep this video short. I will be back again tomorrow. So stay tuned. It'll be longer tomorrow. But I am going on vacation, extended vacation. So I think I might do 2 weeks. So I'll be leaving Friday or Saturday, but I will be posting regularly to let you guys know. And I think I'm gonna bug again. I hate that. It's an alarm. I forgot I have this continuous glucose monitor. So I take the phone and it reads my blood and my sugar levels. And it's popping up and I think it's gonna mess up the so bear with me. I apologize guys for the interruption. So anyways, I will be on vacation and this time around I will hire someone to follow me, a videographer or something there at my destination. I'm excited. So I will be posting a lot of live videos. So stay tuned. Really, I'm so glad to get back online with you guys. Um, Energy is real. Have to be careful indeed in regards to the energy that we absorb. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you, Brooklyn, very much. And Ampu, that's true. It's like I don't even want to discuss politics anymore because I don't want to get into the toxicity. And to be honest with you, I'm more like a global citizen. I love this country. Don't get me wrong. This is my home. But I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I want to, energy. I think you're right, Ampu. It's the energy that you take in. And when I first get up in the morning, there was a point in time where I'm like, oh my God, what's happening now? So the first thing I consume is all of the toxic, the negativity, the fighting back and forth, and that becomes your spirit. And I'm like, nah, I can't take that in. And I'm mindful of that. So I'm like, you know what? I had to change course. I'm like, let's take in content that's really going to improve my life in some way. So I like Scott Galloway and I like Melissa Neal. Melissa Neal is 57, 58 now, and she competes. She's a British woman of color. She is fit. I think her mother, I think her mother is Caucasian. I think she's from South Africa or something. And I believe so. And I think her father is, um, I don't know if he's an African or something. I'm not sure. But don't matter. But I'm just saying she's such a beautiful spirit. And she's actually here in the States doing Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins got something going on in New Jersey. And you know what? Tony Robbins, I like his message, but I can't give money like that. But you know what? Maybe one day I will, because I do spend my money traveling the world, but we'll see. I love travel. What is your travel channel? It's Rhonda Love Life Travel Diaries, Brooklyn. And I've got content in there. It's like, and you know what? I was in Argentina. Do you remember in September? I still got to post those videos. I was at the Amalfi Coast. I did this was in April of 24. So I did 1 week Rome and I did a week in the Amalfi Coast. So anyways, I love traveling. So this time I'm going to hire someone to do the videos, and I may hire someone to edit them. I don't know yet. So I can get all of that content on my travel channel. But you know what? This time around, though, I said that I'm going to go live with you guys while I'm there, because then that way I don't have to edit anything. I can sit and have a conversation with you live. So all right, guys, listen, I hope you get something from this video. If you missed what we talked about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift being booed, Travis Kelce team losing. Travis Kelce is looking weird right now. But I did enjoy Kendrick Lamar's. Yes, Brooklyn, I will definitely add that. I'm going to add that as soon as I sign off. I'll add it to the in the chat, okay? So, So I did like Kendrick Lamar's performance, but I'm not a football person. But I was glad that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey got booed because that's a fake relationship. I hate when they be pushing phoniness. Also, Harry and Meghan at the Invictus Games. Meghan Markle, me. She didn't even mention the poor. She didn't even thank the poor athletes that were actually giving their time and energy for a cause. It's like crazy. And then also we talked about Tasha K and Chelsea, and I wonder if that's designed. Their conflict back and forth is that helps the algorithm, and then that segued into our discussion about what kind of content that we consume. Because we all love train wrecks. I love a train wreck, but I have to stay mindful. And I think, Ampu, you mentioned energy. That's true. I kind of want my energy to be more in a positive space. Um, that's it. I can't get up. When I have that first cup of coffee in the morning, and I add by reading verses of the Bible in the morning because I do get peace from that. I really do. And my sister does it every morning. So, anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video. I will be back on longer tomorrow, and this time I will be on my computer. I will not be on this phone. Ampu says, I feel you, Rhonda. I am constantly unsubscribing from toxic content creators who started off good. A lot of them try to pimp folks out, super chats and memberships, and then treat people like crap. That's awful. That's awful. But, and what I notice is that a lot of people, they get more, not of the content, they have to get more bombastic and more toxic in order for the algorithm to, they need to be in the mix of beefing with someone so it picks up the algorithm, they get more views, and to each his own. But for me, I don't make my living off of YouTube. I love talking to you guys. This is something I love to do, and I'm going to be here if you're here. So, okay, have a good night. Sleep well. Thank you, Brooklyn. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will post the time early enough to get you guys so you can get squared away, know what time I'll be on, and it will be longer tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for joining me, and I will chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.